Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Gradeup's MBA Prep channel. So, welcome to this DILR marathon, and like every week, we'll have some DILR sets that will be discussed in today's class, right? So, I'll just fix my webcam. There is some issue. There seems to be some issue with my webcam. I'll just fix it. So, in the meanwhile, please do share this session with your friends who are preparing for CAT. As this is some series which is quite helpful for CAT aspirants, right? DILR section is the most challenging section in CAT, and we have seen that in for the past 6 years, this has been the most challenging section, right? So we are going to solve some sets like we have every week. We are going to solve some sets on DILR. Okay. All right, so good evening all. Welcome to Gradeup's MBA Prep channel. Okay, so let's start with something that we had last week. Right, I had given a homework question, so I hope some of you must have solved it. Right, and if you have not, let us look at that question. Before that, we have a CAT mega mock running. Right, and it is available on this thing. Right, you can enroll for this on our site and take it for free. It is available till tomorrow noon. Okay, so if you are interested in taking this mock, you can take this mock by tomorrow noon. Okay. All right, no audio. Let me just check it. I think audio is fine. Please check your Abhinav Aniket is saying no audio. Is anyone else also facing the same thing? No audio. And is there some audio issue? Please tell me if there is some issue. Okay, so Aniket, Aniket is having some issue, so he needs to check it. All right, so let us begin today's session, right? Let's start with last week's question. Okay, before that, just a reminder that we have launched a course for CET also, a crash course for CET, right? And you can just enroll in it and prepare for the same. Okay, so this was the question which I had given as homework last week, like which says that there is an examination in which like there are 5 choices A, B, C, D, E, right, and 5 students appeared for it, and they got different marks, and you had to identify that if there was a condition given that there's a condition given that right, no 2 students have the same choices at the right answer. Okay, and you have to determine that if C score is less than B scores, what is E score? Okay, so in this case, what will happen is, since you have like 5 questions with 5 choices, and everyone is getting marking different, right? So it is like and every answer has each question has a different answer choice, right? It's kind of a match the following, right? So what happens in match the following? Either you get you get 0 marks, you get 1 marks, you get 2 marks, you get 3 marks, or you will get 5 marks. You cannot get 4 marks. Why? Because if you mark 3 of the things correct, right? Let us say A, B, C, D, E have to be matched with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now suppose you got 3 of them correct, right? So either, like suppose D3 and E4 is the answer. Either you will get both of them correct, or you will get both of them wrong, right? So you will never score 4 marks. You will score 5, right? So these will be the scores: 0, 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay. Now we do not know which person got all questions correct. We do not know which person got all questions correct, right? So what we will do, we'll assume that we'll take cases, right? That A gets 5 marks, right? So we will make some cases, 5 cases. We'll give 5 marks to A. Okay. We'll give 5 marks to B. We will give 5 marks to C, and see the cases. So if A gets 5 marks, right, how many marks will others get? So if A gets 5 marks, that means these answer choices are correct, right? B, C, A, D, E. So based on the common answers, let us find out how many each one got. So B will get 1, B will get 1 marks. Okay, B, C, A, D, E, C will get 2 marks, D will get 0 marks, no common, right? And B, C, A, E, D. So E will get 3 marks, right? Suppose B gets 5 marks. If B gets 5 marks, what will happen? Right? C, D, A, E, B will be the answers, right? C, D, A, E, B. So there is just one overlap. Okay. Then C, D, A. So C will get 3 marks. Okay. C, D, A, E, B. No overlap. So D will get 0 marks. C, D, A. So this will get A and C. C, D, A, E, B. C, D, A, E, B. So two common. So E will get 2 marks. Okay. Now, if you look at, suppose C got 5 marks, right? So we will take C 5 marks, D 5 marks, E 5 marks. So if I take C 5 marks, then what will happen? C, D, A, D, E, right? B, E will be the answer. So 1 common, 2 common, right? So 2 marks, A should get 2 marks. C, D, A, this will get 3 marks. Okay. C, D, A, B, D. So he will get 1 marks. C, D, A, E, D. So C, D, A, B, E should be the answer. So they will get 1 marks. Now this is not possible because each student got different marks, right? So each one got different marks. Okay, so this is not possible. Now if I suppose D got 5 marks, right, then EAC BD should be the right answer key. EAC BD. So he will get 0 marks. EAC BD, right? So B will also get 0 marks, which is not possible. Okay. Now if E got 5 marks, then the key should be BCA ED. BCA. So that gives you 3 marks. Okay. BCA ED. So it gives 2 marks to this, right? And BCA ED. So 1 mark to this. And BCA ED, 1 marks to this. So 2 people are getting same marks, right? So that is also not possible. So only 2 cases are possible. Either A got 5 marks or B got 5 marks, right? Now the question is, if C score is less than B scores. Now if you consider this scenario, first scenario, C score is more than B score, right? So we will not consider this case. We will consider this case that C score is less than B score, right? So you have to find E score in that case. So in that case, E score is 2 marks, right? So there are two cases that we will get. In only one scenario, we will have C score less than B score, and in that case, E scores 2 marks. Okay, so that was the answer to this question, and some of you had answered it correctly. Okay. All right, so let us proceed to the questions. Let us start with the first set of the day. Okay, and these are the courses that we have recently launched, right, for NMAT, for CAT, MHCT, CAT 22 and SNAP. Okay. All right, so this is the first question. Let us start with something Venn diagram, a popular topic. So it says that there is a residential society, and in this society, each student takes at least one of the tuition of at least one of the 3 subjects, which are mathematics, chemistry, and physics. Okay, and some conditions given: the number of students taking tuitions of exactly one subject are in an arithmetic progression. Okay, I hope you know what an arithmetic progression is. Okay. And similarly, the number of students taking tuition of exactly 2 subjects are also in arithmetic progression. So one subject, that is in arithmetic progression, exactly 2 subjects, that is also in arithmetic progression. Okay. And then certain conditions are given to you. Okay. So let us fill this Venn diagram, try to solve this question. So 3 subjects. What does it say? These 3 numbers are in arithmetic progression, and these 3 numbers are in arithmetic progression. Okay. So whenever you get some Venn diagram or some reasoning statement, right? Whenever you have something you have something wherein you have to let's I mean, you have to fill some values. So what you should start with some direct data, right? Wherever you see numbers, because other statements, like if you read this will consume time, right? This, you read up to this position, read this part, right? Then you see the values, right? What are the values that are given to you? Can you fill those values? Okay. Now it says that the number of students taking both mathematics and chemistry tuition is 15. So maths and chemistry. So one common mistake that people make is they consider this as 15, right? They say that maths and chemistry, this is 15, but that is wrong. See, this is chemistry, this is maths. So this total is 15 because it has not mentioned anything that it does not include physics, right? So this total is 15. So do not make that mistake. That is the very common mistake in Venn diagram which people make. So this total is 15. Okay. Now again it says the number of students taking both chemistry and physics tuition is 19. So chemistry and physics, this much total is 19. Okay. And the number of students taking physics tuition is 70. That is given to you, right? Now let's assume that the number of students who take all tuitions is X. If we take this number to be X, then what will happen? Chemistry tuition, maths and chemistry is 15. So this total is 15. So this will become 15 minus X. Okay. Now chemistry and physics tuition 19. So this will become 19 minus X. Okay. And total is 70 that we know. We will use it somewhere else, right? So this is the only information that we have. What else information we know? That these three numbers are in arithmetic progression and these three numbers are in arithmetic progression. Okay. All right. Now see this. Anything else which is given to us? It says that the number of students taking tuition of all three subjects is all three subjects is 1/10 of the number of students taking only chemistry tuition, right? So all three subjects we have taken X is 1/10 of the number of only chemistry. So only chemistry will be 10X. Is it clear? So it says that only chemistry, like 1/10 of only chemistry, so only chemistry will be 10X. Now, which in turn means this chemistry tuition is 2/3 of students taking only physics. So only chemistry is 2/3 of only physics. So only physics will be 15X. Is that clear? So this is the thing that we can fill out. Then we come to these statements. Now tell me, how will we fill this data? Can someone tell how will we be able to fill this data now? Through the statements, we could identify only these regions. Now, how will we be able to figure out how to fill the other values? Because nothing is given to us. Himanshu, it is one and the same thing, right? It's just that in DILR, they give like a big passage with multiple questions, and in modern maths they give you a single question, which is probably a 2-set Venn diagram or 3-set Venn diagram with small statement, like just 2-3 lines, right? They will not involve too much of like that won't be a very lengthy question, right? You will be able to solve it 2 to 3 minutes, but DILR said it will take 8 to 10 minutes to solve. Okay. Now tell me, which statement should we use? Yes, so Munawar, you're right that making AP is the only solution that is available to us, right? We have to make AP. Okay. Now, if these numbers are in AP, right? These numbers are in AP. What can be the numbers, right? Suppose I am given two numbers, 15 and 19. How can I make AP out of it? I can make 11, 15, 19. I can make 11, 15, 19 as AP, right? I can also make 15, 19 and 23 as AP. Okay, 15, 19, 23. Or I can also make 15, 17, 19 as an AP. तीन term दिए. right? Either the missing term will be the smallest number, either it will be the middle number, or it will be the highest number, correct? So that means यहाँ पे x दिया है, so we will have either 11 minus x, right? So what are the possible values here? We will have 11 minus x or 15 minus नहीं 17 minus x or 23 minus x. तीन possibilities हो सकती हैं, right? We are given two terms of an AP. We do not know the third term, right? So third term can be smallest, it could be middle term, or it could be the highest term, right? So if I take the smallest term, then it would be 11. If I take the middle term, it will be 17, or if I take the highest term, that is 23. Okay, so three possibilities. So let us put these three possibilities and solve for x. So if I take 11 minus x, now let us add these, right? So if I take 11 minus x, this will become 11, right? And this is how much? 14x plus 19, right? So this value is fixed, that 14x plus 19, ये चीज तो फिक्स है, 14x plus 19 है, यहाँ पे 11 आएगा दोनों का मिला के. आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट दिस पोर्शन, आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट दिस टोटल, right? Because this is 11 minus x, so plus x will make it 11, right? So either it will be 11 or 14x plus 19 plus 17 or 14x plus 19 plus 23, right? So there are three possible cases and that total should be 70. वो आना चाहिए 70. So that makes it easy, right? Now solve it, which will give you an integer value. So it will give 30. So 40, 14x is 40, right? In this you will get 14x is equal to 40, not an integer. This will give you 14x as 34, again not an integer. Okay, so if you take this, you will get 14x is equal to 28. So this gives you x is equal to 2, because ये x एक integer value होनी चाहिए. Number of people cannot be in fractions, right? Number of people cannot be in fractions. So this is our case. So that means the number of people is 23, and here you will have 23 minus x, right? So x is 2. We have got the value of x, so let us put these values. So ये क्या आ जाएगा? 15x 30, ये हो गया 2, ये था 19 minus so 17, ये हो गया 13, ये हो गया 20. क्लियर? ओके, और ये हो गया यहाँ पे 21. Okay, now what do we have to find? We have to find the value of this. We have to find this value. What was given to us? These values are in arithmetic progression. ठीक है, अब same logic we will apply. What we applied earlier, we will apply the same logic. So what can be these values? So if I take the smaller value, that will become 10, 20, 30. ठीक है, अगर मैं वो missing number starting में लेता हूँ, if I take the middle that's in between, that will become 20, 25, 30, and if I take at the end, that will become 20, 30, 40. ठीक है. Now one statement, last statement says mathematics tuition is taken by the least number of students. So check this, किसमें least आ रहा है? So obviously it should come in 10. Let us check this also. So physics का तो 70 हो गया, right? Chemistry का कितना है? 32, 52. So chemistry is also fixed as 52. Now this is 30, 34 and 36, right? 36 हो रहा है. अगर मैं यहाँ पे 10 रखता हूँ तो बन जाएगा 46, right? अगर मैं 10 रखूंगा तो मैथ्स में आ जाएगा 46. 25 रखूंगा, it will become 61, और 40 रखूंगा तो that will become 76, right? So obviously maths is taken by the least number of students, so we will have this value as 10. Is that clear? So it is a logical kind of a Venn diagram wherein it involves concepts of quantitative aptitude, right? You should know what is AP and then apply reasoning in it. Clear? So now answer the question, what is the total number of students in the society? How many students are there in the society? What is the number of students in the society? So this circle is 70. Okay, this itself is 70, 90, 100, 113, right? So there are 113 students. Okay, so this is how we solve it. Okay, so these are the values that we get, right? So let us answer the questions based on this, right? So once we have solved it, then we can answer any question related to it, right? What is the number of students taking both mathematics and physics tuition? The number of students taking both mathematics and physics tuition. So when I say both mathematics and physics, some students still have confusion. They mark 21, right? No. If I say both mathematics and physics, so this is the overlap of physics and mathematics. So your answer should be 23. Some students have this confusion. They say 21. No, because we are not talking anything about chemistry. Did I say that they did not study chemistry, right? So I told that just they should, they would be in mathematics and physics. Okay. Number of students taking exactly 2 tuitions. Exactly 2. I hope the ones who have prepared well, you know what are exactly 2. Exactly 2 means this, this, and this. Okay, the term should be very clear to you. So it is 51. All right. Okay, so let us look at the next question. The number of students taking exactly 1 tuition is. Exactly 1 tuition means these. So you should know how to define different regions. Okay, exactly 1 is 10, 20, 30, that is 60 students. Okay, so this was a logical one which tested your knowledge on arithmetic progressions and understanding the regions well. Okay, so we were able to do this. Okay, all right. So these are the courses that we have currently for different MBA examinations. Okay, all right. So let us now move to the next set, which is a LR, which says that there are 6 runners: Lionel, Cristiano, Kylian, Neymar, Eden, and Antoine. These are 6 athletes, right? They participated in 2 events: 100-meter race and 200-meter race. Okay. At the end of the event, each runner was given a position in each of the 2 events from 1 to 6. The runner who was the winner got first position, and the runner who finished at the end got 6th position. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the descending order, right? So first one person got rank 1 and so on, right? Now some facts are given to you. Okay, so try to solve it. Let's see that how much time you take to solve this set, right? So ideal time to solve this set and answer all the questions should be somewhere 7 to 8 minutes, right? This is a moderate set that should be done in this much of time, right? Provided I have given you the, I have already explained the basic, right? You do not have to read that part. So that's how you have saved time. So in examination, it takes more time because you have to read also, right? Here I read the text for you. So you know that there are 6 runners and they participated in 2 events, 100-meter and 200 meters, and they got ranks from 1 to 6. So try solving it. Make a table and right, you can solve it. So in the meanwhile, last time someone was asking me for Telegram channel, so I have created one Telegram channel, right? You can search in Telegram app tdude, right? Right, app tdude, right? You will get I mean that has some yellow colored charts on it, right? I recently created it, not many people, right? And there you can share, like if you want to share some questions which you feel should be taken in DILR marathon. Suppose like you are solving some question, could not figure out, right? You want the solution to that and want that this is a challenging set. You can share those sets there, right? And you can solve, I mean, share quant and DILR problems in case you face any problem, right? Like I or other members of that group can help each other, right? So you can search this on Telegram, aptitude, and join it. So we have these six runners. So if someone is done filling it, you can tell me, or you can answer this question. I'll get to know that you have filled this data. So how will we? So as I said, in any DI or LR, right? You should look for statement that gives you direct data and fill with that. So what are the direct things given to you? One, it says that Antoine was fourth in the 200-meter race and Kylian was third in the 100-meter race. So these are the only two direct numbers given to us, right? So that everyone can put. And some of the statements would give you some possibilities that will help you fill it. So if anyone is done, let me know, right? We can then discuss. Okay, so Ankit has got the answer, which is 4. Okay, let us see this. Let's give a couple of more minutes and try some more people try to fill it. Right, say take a couple of more minutes and then solve it. Right, so Ankit, you got answer 4. Wait to check if your answer is correct or not. Okay, you say that Cristiano is ranked in 200. No, that is wrong answer, right? So it is saying that Antoine has rank 4. How can Cristiano have 4 rank? I mean, they've given that is something that is definitely going to be wrong. Okay, so Vriddhi, if you have done, what is the answer to this question? I mean, 4 is of course wrong because it is Antoine who has rank 4. So what is the answer to this question? Cristiano's rank in 200-meter race. Okay, 3 you say, all right. Acha, one important thing that you need to read is this statement. This statement says, for any runner, the sum of positions that the runner in two events is an odd number, right? So when do you get an odd number? If you add odd and even number, you get an odd number. When you add odd and odd, you get an even number. When you add even and even number, you get an even number. So now this total is an odd number. So that means in one race, a person will get an odd rank, and in the other race, that person will get an even rank, right? That you need to keep in mind. Okay. Now see this. How will we approach this problem? So one thing it says that Cristiano finished later than Kylian in the 200-meter race, right? So K must have got an even rank because he got an odd rank here. So remember, this will be an even rank and this will be an odd rank. So since these are already given to you, this will help us. Now Cristiano finished later than Kylian in the 200-meter race. Now he cannot get 4 because 4 is already taken. He cannot get 6 because Cristiano got worse rank, right? So he will have rank 2 here, right? We do not know the rank of Cristiano, but at least for Kylian, we can say that it is 2. Okay. Now, similarly for this person, anything is given here. It says that Antoine was 4th in the 200-meter race, okay, and was at a worse position than Neymar in the 100-meter race. So Antoine is after Neymar. Okay, I mean rank number wise it is greater number. Okay, and Neymar was at a worse position that at least 3 runners in 200 meters. So Neymar in this will be 4, 5 or 6. I mean it cannot be 4 because 4 is already taken, 5 or 6, and was at a worse position that Eden in the 100-meter race. So Neymar's rank will be worse than Eden. Okay, because I mean this means rank number, right? So he was worse, that means his rank number will be high. Now he will get an odd number, right? He will get an odd number. Now 3 is already taken, so you cannot have like 3, so it will be 5. So this his rank will be 5 in this. Okay, so we get these two ranks, 5 and this. Okay, now and so what it says that okay, so right now we know these things, and what else we have now? Neymar could be, now see this, Neymar is worse than this, right? So Neymar cannot be 1, right? Neymar cannot be 1, and Neymar cannot be 3, Neymar cannot be 5, Neymar cannot be 6 also because he is better than this, right? So Neymar will be 2 or 4. Right, Neymar is after this person, right, Eden, so Neymar will be 2 or 4. So that means anyway he will have an even ranking here, right? He will have an even ranking. That means here his ranking will be odd. Is it clear? See, Eden is better than Neymar, Neymar is better than Antoine. Antoine has got 5th rank, so Neymar will have like Neymar cannot be 1st, Neymar cannot be 6th, right? It has to be a central number, and 3 and 5 are already taken, so he can be 2 or 4. So if he is any of these, so he is even ranked. So here he will have odd rank, and it is worse than 3 people, so he will have rank 5. So his rank is 5 here, correct? All right. Now one important thing that is given to us is like name connected to Neymar itself. So Neymar is a key because it is a lot is talked about Neymar in these, right? So now let us find this, the difference between the positions of Lionel in the 200-meter race and the position of Neymar in 100-meter race is 2. Suppose Neymar is 2, so Lionel should be 4, right? Which is not possible because it is already 4. So this means Neymar will be 4 and Lionel will be 6. Is it clear? He cannot be, he cannot be 2 because the difference is 2, that will become 4. So it will be 4 and this will be 6. Done. So now this is also done. So we are left with 2 positions here, 1 and 3 and 1, 2, 6. Okay. Now what is given to us is we have filled this data also. Okay. And so Lionel will be 1 here because odd rank, right? Odd rank, so this will make it 1. Okay. Now Neymar was worse position than Eden, so Eden will be 2 here because Eden cannot be 6, right? Eden has to be lower rank, so Eden will be 2 and this will be 6. Okay, so this is filled. Now we are left with 2 ranks, 1 and 3, right? And it is at a Antoine was at a worse position. Okay, that we have filled. What else is left? Acha, this is given, right? Cristiano finished later than Kylian in the 200-meter race, right? So Kylian is ranked 2, so Cristiano will be 3 and this will be 1, right? So Cristiano is 3 and Eden is 1. So that was the last statement that we were left with. Okay, so these are the ranks. Are you getting these ranks? So you will get the total as 7, 9, 5, 9, 3, 9. So Cristiano's rank in 200-meter race is 3. Correct. So the ones who said the 3, that is the right answer. Okay, so I hope you got this. So it was a logical reasoning that involved some basic numbers. Okay. All right. So let's move to the next question. So this is now we can answer the questions. Who was rank 1 in the 100-meter race? So in 100-meter race, rank 1 was Lionel. Okay, so he was rank 1 in this. Okay. All right. Who got the least sum of ranks in the 2 races? That is clearly Eden. Right, Eden got the least sum of ranks. Okay, and how many persons had a worse rank than Kylian in both the races? How many persons had worse rank? Worse rank means they were ranked later than Kylian in both the races. Right, not only in one race but both the races. So Kylian was ranked 3, right? So the ones who were ranked below him were Neymar, right, Antoine and Cristiano. Okay, and Kylian was ranked 2, so 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3 people, right? There are 3 people who were ranked below him in both the races. Okay, because the same person, they were ranked below him. So there are 3 persons. Okay. All right. Okay, so if you enjoy these sessions, please don't forget to like the sessions and please do share it with your friends also, so that there are more people and like more people watch these sessions, right? Put in a lot of effort to like collect some good questions, right, and then bring them for you so that you have a good practice for, like, it's kind of a mock test, right? You take a mock test every week, right, for free with video solutions, live solutions, and you also solve, and if you get stuck you get assistance in that. Okay, so it says that there are 8 professors, A through H. They teach 5 subjects: history, geography, economics, polity, and English during a week, starting on Monday and ending on Friday, such that each professor teaches only once during the week. So each teacher teaches only once, Monday to Friday. Okay, each day has 2 slots, the morning slot and the afternoon slot. No subject is taught more than once in the same slot during the week. Okay, and how it is said that also the same subject is not taught twice during a single day. So there are some subjects which are taught twice, right? Because there are 5 subjects and eight teachers, right? So like a subject is taught by 1 or 2 professors. So it is not on the same day, it is not on the same slot, right? So either if it is once in the morning slot, once it will be in the evening slot, and so on, and not by the same teacher, right? So there are certain conditions, right? So please read the remaining conditions and then try to fill it. So Ruby, these sessions are held every Sunday, right? Like every Sunday I take at 9 p.m. So you can join this, and you can search on YouTube DILR Marathon. You can watch the previous versions also, right? So if you have not watched the previous classes, we have had some 7, 8 classes before that, right? So please fill this and try to find out that. Which is what, right? So Monday to Friday, 2 slots. Sort of these two will be empty slots in which there is no subject taught. It should not be a very difficult one. It's a, I would say, moderate one. There are a lot of constraints that you need to follow. This set should be done within around 8 minutes, including the questions, right? So reading the passage, solving the questions, it should take ideally 8 minutes, right? If you're targeting, let's say 99.5 plus percentile, that should be the time, right? If you are a very good student and if you are okayish, then 10 minutes probably, not more than that. If you're taking more than 10 minutes to solve this, then it is something that is a problem because you just have to fill 10 values and not only 10, 8 values. So if someone is done, let me know. G or H. Okay, so not one particular answer. You have to find one person, right? Not two persons. Okay, so it means you have solved it partially at least. Good. So, as I said that whenever you have some LR thing, right, or DI thing wherein some statements are given to you, try to fill that is directly given, right? Do not ignore these things, right? B teaches polity, D teaches economics. Ignore these things. Let us spot the sentence which talks about some person teaching in some particular day, right? Now, F teaches history during the morning slot on Friday, right? So we have F on Friday, he's teaching history. Okay. Then economics is taught during the morning slot on Tuesday, right? So Tuesday you have economics being taught in the morning slot. Okay. Any other thing? Nothing else, right? So now let us see that what else can we figure out from this. Now let us reread them. So D teaches economics, right? So this is D. Okay. And no one else teaches the subjects B and D teach, right? So D is the only person. So B and D teach one subject each, right? I mean, uh, economics is one of the subjects, right, which is taught by. So B is so polity. B teaches polity and D teaches economics. So that means polity and economics are taught by one teacher each, and these are taught by two teachers each because there are total 8 classes, right? So only economics and polity are taught once and other subjects are taught 3 times. Okay. All right. Now D and E teach alone on their respective teaching days. So whenever D teaches, there is no one else teaching on that day. So this slot is vacant, right? This slot is vacant. Now we have some more information about D, right? A lot of things given about D. History is taught immediately after the day D teaches. So D teaches on Tuesday, right? So history will be taught on Wednesday. Now we are given that no subject is taught more than once in the same slot during the week. So if history is taught in the morning slot here, history will be taught in the evening slot here, right? So history is taught in the morning, so it will be in the evening here, right? Now that is also done, right? Geography is taught both immediately before and immediately after the day D teaches. So geography is taught on Monday and Wednesday, right? Clear? So there were a lot of hints about D. So whenever you have something, let us say in an LR, right, set, and lot of things given about D, right? So try to figure out what is D teaching and then figure it, right? In the previous question, there was a lot of things given about Neymar. So we were able to figure out that that is the link to that set, right? So whenever you solve a set, find that link which is mentioned most number of times. So that is going to connect you to multiple data in that set. Okay, so now it gives you that geography is taught on Monday and Wednesday. All right, now geography on Monday and Wednesday. Now Wednesday only this slot is available for geography, and now geography cannot be here, so it will be geography in the second slot. All right, so now we have filled this. Now what else is given to us is that these we have filled, right? D and E teach alone on their respective teaching days. F teaches. So these we have used all of them, right? A and C teach on the same day, and G and H also teach on the same day, right? So we will have to find these people, right? Who is A and C and G and H. What else do we get from this is, and C and F teach the same subject, right? C and F teach the same subject. So F teaches history, so C teaches history. Okay, so this is C, right? C, this is C because C and F teach the same subject. So F teaches history, so C teaches history, and A and C teach on the same day, so this is A. Okay, now we have to find G and H, right? G and H have to teach on the same day, so it can be Thursday or it can be Monday. Okay, so we have, acha, now one thing that is given to us is that D and E teach alone on the same day, right? Now E and H teach the same subject, right? We have to find another one, that is E and H. E and H teach the same subject. Now E and H cannot teach history, right? They cannot teach geography, economics, or polity. E and H teach the same subject. That cannot be history because history is C and F. Geography is not possible because A teaches geography. Economics and polity is taken by one person, so E and H teach English, right? Now one statement says that D and E teach alone in their respective teaching days. So it means that E cannot be on this day, right? E cannot be on this day because this is geography teacher, which is not E. So E must be teaching on Thursday. So E teaches on Thursday. So it means that there are other two classes on this day, right? Now what are the other two classes that you can have? And we have to have G and H teaching on same day, right? G and H have to be on the same day. So this will be G and H. This will be G and H, right? Now G and H, anything about give? Acha, H, E and H teach the same subject. So H teaches English. So this will be H who will teach English. right? And this will be G, teaching geography, right? So at least first question we can answer that. First class is taken by H. Okay. Now we have to have E on Thursday, and there is one more person left. Who is that person? B is left, right? So this will be B. And what is the subject left? History, we have filled 2. Geography, 1 is filled. So geography also we have filled 2, right? Economics, अच्छा B का subject तो दिया ना, polity. B is polity, right? B is polity. Now E is English. So which slot will be E? Now see, we know that one subject is taught only in one slot, right? If it is, I mean, only once in one slot. So like, so we have geography one morning, one evening. So English, E teaches English. So that will be in the evening slot because English is already taught in the morning slot here. So E will be teaching English in the evening slot. Okay. Clear? So this is how you will get the arrangement. I hope you all must have got this arrangement. 8 people teaching these subjects, everything. Are you getting the same arrangement, everyone? Okay, so let's look at the questions now. What subject does G teach? So from this we can clearly get that G teaches geography. Okay, it is clearly evident from this. Okay. On which day is polity taught? Polity is taught on Friday. Okay, it is taught by B on Friday. Arrange the following teachers in the chronological order in which they take their classes. A, B, C, E, G. So it's like that in KBC you have, right? Fastest finger first. It's like that. So it is saying A, B, C, E, G. So if we start from here, the first one would be G, right? Then A, C, E, B. G, A, C, E, B, which is option D. All right, so that is the answer to this question. Okay. All right, so as I said that I have created one Telegram group, right? You can just like go to this link t.me/aptitude or search aptitude, right? APPTEEDUDE, right? And you will get the link, right? And join this. I mean, you can I mean share your like some, if you want some questions to be taken, or if you are unable to solve some questions, right? I can help you with that. Okay, so now let us solve the next set, which is based on number based reasoning, right? Yeah, it is of that level, right? It would take at least some 8 minutes, right? 7-8 minutes तो लगी जाएंगे इसको करने में, that one. Okay, Anubhav Gupta is already joined. Okay, so the ones who have, I mean, that is just for information, because last time someone was asking that do you have some group, right? So I created some group, right? And then you can join and like probably discussion of some questions. If you are solving something and you are unable to find answers, you can ask questions in that, right? And like if you want some questions to be taken, you can take that also. All right, so now this is a set, right? Sometimes some questions are short and sweet, right? Especially number-based questions which involve some numerical reasoning. They look small, I mean, lengthwise they look short, and but they are tricky. Okay, so this is one such question. So there's a player, Sobhan, right? He played 6 games of PUBG. How many of you play PUBG? You do not play? Okay. So it's a game in which like there are 100 players, right? And they are thrown on an island, and it is the game of survival, right? So whosoever survives is the winner, and that when you end the game, when you turn out to be a winner, you get that tag, winner winner chicken dinner. Okay, so you have to survive among 100 players. Okay, so it says that he played a game in which there were 100 players, so he got certain ranking based on his performance in the game. Okay, right, and he he found out some interesting thing, right? And that was that is given here. Difference between the squares of the ranks obtained in these 3 pairs of games is 63, right? No, it's not. It's a game, right? It's it's a it's a mobile game which is very popular, right? It was banned last year. Now it has returned, right, with the name change. So now it is called Players. What was it? Players Unknown Battleground, right? And it was banned last year. Now it is back with the name Battleground, right? Chinese game, 10 cent. My brother plays for 6 hours daily. Not good, right? Yes, logic. Please do share this session with your friends, right, so that people join and right, and they get benefit out of it, right? That's unfortunately the thing, right? Like if you do something good, right, people take those things for granted, right? You're getting some good things, right, for this thing, right? Some good sets for your preparation. So why shouldn't you attend such sessions, right? Because if you see more variety of sets, right, maybe you are unable to solve it now, right? That is not a problem, but you will see some questions, right? The more questions you see, more scenarios you see, a different variety of problems when you appear in the examination. If you I'm not saying that this, see, no one can predict the exam, right? Every year they come out with some surprising things, but if you go through different variety of problems, right, what you get to understand is what all possibility you can get, right? You will develop some thinking ability. Okay, so how many of you have games and tournaments? Okay, Sashwat, next time I will have games and tournaments. Okay, today also I have one set, some sort of games and tournaments only, right? So today I'll have one that is a scoring based. Okay, so I think 1 or 2 sets after this we have that one. So please stay till then, right? Don't leave the session in between. You will see solve that, and next time also I'll involve some set on games and tournaments. Okay. All right, so Logic Quest Academy, if you want the PDFs, right? So there were requests from people, right? So you can go to Telegram and search aptitude, right? I've just recently created that group, right? You can search this, and then you join it. And once there are some people, then I'll start sharing the PDF so that people can view those questions and solve them. And for the solutions, you need to watch the videos, right? You will get the solutions of all the questions. Okay, so next time taken, Shashwat, if you have some set in mind, right? If you have got some set which you are unable to do, if you want that to be taken, particular set, you can go to this. I mean, you can join this channel, Telegram channel, Aptitude, right? And then share that set with me, right? If you want that type of set to be taken, I'll take up that set. Okay, so this is, I'm creating this channel so that you also share some things, right, which you want, that you do not know these kind of questions. So you share those questions, and in case if I find that okay, that is relevant, that should be discussed, so that we can discuss those also, right? So we get a lot of variety of questions. Okay, so the more variety that we go through, the more like learning things, the more logical ability we develop. Okay. अच्छा, how many of you have covered number system? कितने लोगों ने number system अच्छे से पढ़ लिया? If you had covered number system by this time, you would have answered this question. It seems you have not covered number system. Is that so? Not covered number system? If you have covered, you should be able to answer this question. If you are unable to answer, that means that you have not covered number system. Achha, if you have not covered, no problem. You will learn something about number systems also, right? Although this is DILR, you will learn some concept of quant also, right? So, no, Munawar, what are the answers? Can you tell the answers then? Okay, Anubhav is not covered. All right, no problem. See, short and sweet passage. If you know the concept, right? Even if you don't, if you have not covered that number system thing, you would be able to answer this. We will see how, right? You will learn the concept also. Yes. So square difference. Yes, that is the concept, right? If you have covered that concept in number system, good. You will be able to answer these questions. Hardly it will take hardly 5 minutes to solve this set. But if you do not know the concept, it takes a lot of time. So that is the thing, right? So if you like, there was a set in CAT 2019 that was on prizes, right? Some boxes and some prizes. I solved that set within 5 minutes, right? But if someone could not think instantly, right, would take a lot of time and wouldn't even solve that set, right? So it is like this. So if you understand this concept, well and good. If you do not understand, I'll teach you the concept that how it is to be done. Okay, so if you are done, why don't you tell the answers? What are the answers to these questions 1, 2, 3, and 4? Aniket, what are the answers? Best rank, worst rank. Best rank means, I mean the lower numbered rank. Okay. No one else done this? Not covered number system yet? Okay, not an issue. So please make sure that you cover numbers very well, because if you talk about the DILR section these days, right? And generally what is happening these days is you are getting some number based DILR, right? If you see that lot of times you are getting number based DILR. Okay. If you see like some recent papers, they give you some number puzzles, so you should be thorough with those. Okay. All right. So it says that the difference between the squares of the ranks obtained in 3 pairs of games was 63 each. Difference between the squares क्या होता है? Difference between squares means a square minus b square, right? So it is 63, and it is happening in 3 pairs of games, right? Not necessarily consecutive games, but 3 pairs. There are such 3 pairs where a square minus b square is 63, right? Now see this. This is an identity which says a square minus b square is 63. So it will be a plus b into a minus b. I added 63 to the square of all numbers starting. That's not the right way. So learn the right way today. A plus b into a minus b is 63, right? So how can you get 63 as the product of two numbers? How can you get 63? You can get 1 and 63. What is the next factor of 63? 3. After 1, you get the next factor as 3, right? 3 into 21 is 63. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is the next factor. 7 into 9 is 63. Okay, 7 into 9 is 63. So you can write 63 into 1, 21 into 3, 9 into 7. So a plus b is 63, a minus b is 1. Okay, so what will be a? If you add these, what do you get? 2a is equal to 64, so a is 32, b is 31. Right, this is 21 and 3. Right, take or add these, so you will get 12 and 9. Okay, and this is 9 into 7. So average is 8 and 1. So these are the ranks that he got. So best rank he got was 1, right? Best is the top, I mean lower numbered rank. Worst rank is 32. Now rank in math 6, right? So some conditions are given. Let us find this. So match 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What does it say? That his rank in match 2 improved by 1 as compared to match 1. Okay, so what could be his rank? 32, 31, 9 or 8, right? It could be 32 to 31 or it could be 9 to 8, right? Okay, his rank in match 5 improved by 1 as compared to match 4. Acha, same thing, right? Either you will have this case or you will have this case, right? Improved by 1. He did not get the worst rank in match 1. Okay, so this case gets eliminated. So you will have this case. Okay, 9, 8, 32, 31. And what is left? He did not get the best rank in math 6. Okay, he did not get first rank in math 6. So he get the first rank here. And what was the rank remaining? That is 12. So in this 6th game, he got rank 12. Okay, so what was his rank in math 6? That is 12. How many matches did he finish in top 10? 9, 8, 1, 3 times. Right, so first 3 games he played well, then his performance went down, right? He got tired, right, of playing 3 games, and then this showed in his performance. So what lesson should he learn? That he should not play a lot of PUBG, right? Did not understand the ranks. So see, what does it say? That his rank in match 2 improved by 1, right? So if his rank is improving, he will get a lower value, right? So it means what is possible? 32 and 31 or 9 or 8, because these are consecutive numbers, right? 9 or 8, or he could be 32, 31. But it is said that he did not get the worst rank in match 1. So he did not get the worst rank here. So that means 9 and 8 will be coming here. And 4th and 5th, he will be that his rank in match 5 was 1 better than his rank in match 4. So 32 and 31 will come here. Okay. And he did not get the best rank in match 6. So rank 1 will not come here. Rank 1 will come in match 3 and rank 12 in match 6. Did not understand the first part. See, the first part says that the difference between the squares. What is the difference between squares? A square, a number. What is the square of a number? A square. What is square of second number? B square. A square minus B square is 63. Okay. Now A plus B into A minus B is 63. Right? A plus B into, you know this identity, right? A square minus B square is A plus B into A minus B. Okay. So now how can you write 63 as a product of two numbers? Right? I can write 1 into 63. Right? 3 into 21. 7 into 9. Okay. Yes, I created this. Okay. 7 into 9. Is it clear? So this is how you can write 63. So you should know factorization, right? You should know factorization for this. So this is how you can write that, right? Now A plus B is ranks need to be distinct, right? So obviously, right? I mean, okay. So maybe a mistake. Yes, I should have mentioned that the rank should be distinct, right? So okay, noted that he was given a different rank. Okay, so I'll mention it, right? So that should have been mentioned. Yes, fair point. But yes, I mean that should have been mentioned, right? So suppose he's got different ranks. Okay, it should be mentioned. That is that should be mentioned. So now you have pointed out. So I'll correct this. So it should be a different rank. Okay. So now if we say A plus B, A minus B. So A plus B will be the larger number. बड़ा number होगा ना A plus B. Right? A plus B बड़ा number होगा. A minus B छोटा number होगा. Right? So A plus B will be 63. A minus B will be 1. A plus B will be 21. A minus B will be 3. So add कर दो. 2A will be 64. Right? So A is 32. और B आ जाएगा 31. Add this. 2A is 24. So what you will get? A as 12 and B 9. Okay, so this is how you will solve that. how that factorization led to multiple values and eventually all the ranks. So 6 ranks thi, right? So you have to apply, I mean that's what I said, that you need to understand this concept of number system, right? It is a number system, that how to express a number as a difference of two squares, right? Whenever you have to write a number as a difference of two squares, you break that number into factors. Okay, so break that into factors and remember that number written, and और वो कभी कभी कैट में पहले क्वेश्चन भी आ चुका है, right? Which of the following numbers, अगर if either that number is odd number, a square minus b square will be either odd or it will be a multiple of 4. Okay, it will never be a multiple of 2. मतलब अगर मैं कहता हूं कि a square minus b square is 42, then it is not possible, right? This is a question that has been asked in CAT. अगर CAT के पुराने पेपर, I mean 42 नहीं दिया होगा, but कुछ दिए थे, कुछ values दी थी. They had asked that which of the following numbers cannot be expressed as a difference between the square of two numbers. So let us understand why it is multiple of 4, why it is odd number. ठीक है, so वो भी देख लेते हैं एक बार. तो ये कॉन्सेप्ट भी आपको, क्वांट का कॉन्सेप्ट भी क्लियर हो जाएगा इसके साथ साथ. So if I say a square minus b square, it is a plus b into a minus b, right? Suppose मैं a लेता हूं odd और b लेता हूं odd, ठीक है? और मैं एक को odd ले लेता हूं, एक को even ले लेता हूं और दोनों को even ले लेता हूं. 3 केसेस बनेंगे, ठीक है? And what will happen to a plus b? So certain properties of number system you should know, right? If I add odd and odd number, the number will be even, correct? If I subtract odd and odd number, the number will be even. So the product will be, so it is like even into even. Now even number क्या होगा? Let us say 2x, even number 1, even number 2. Second even number, let us say it is 2y. So when I multiply these, a plus b into a minus b, what will I get? I will get 4xy. So that is will always be a multiple of 4. Okay. Now odd और even लूंगा तो एडिशन करके क्या नंबर आएगा? ऑड नंबर आएगा, राइट? और सब्ट्रैक्शन करूंगा तो भी ऑड नंबर आएगा. सो ऑड इनटू ऑड, आई विल गेट एन ऑड आंसर. दिस इज a square minus b square. दिस विल बी एन ऑड नंबर. ठीक है. अगर मैं इवन और इवन नंबर ऐड करूंगा तो इवन नंबर आएगा, और इवन ऐड करूंगा तो एक और इवन नंबर आएगा, राइट? एंड अगेन लाइक अगर मैं फर्स्ट को 2 का मल्टीपल होगा, सेकंड भी 2 का मल्टीपल होगा, सो दिस विल बी अ मल्टीपल ऑफ 4, राइट? So it will always be a multiple of 4. Remember, either it is odd or it is a multiple of 4. It can never be a non-multiple of 4, right? It cannot be something that which is 4n plus 2 के फॉर्म में कभी भी आंसर नहीं हो सकता a square minus b square का. Okay. Third question, rank in math 6, right? Math 6 में rank 12 है. So see, he did not get the best rank in math 6. Best rank कितनी है? 1 है. तो 9 8 हमारा फिल हो गया था, 32 31 फिल हो गया था. तो बेस्ट यहाँ नहीं आएगी, बेस्ट थर्ड मैच होगी, यहाँ पे 12 हो जाएगी. ओके, सो आई होप दिस कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ स्क्वायरिंग ऑफ नंबर्स इज क्लियर, राइट? डिफरेंस बिटवीन द स्क्वायर्स. लर्न दिस कॉन्सेप्ट, इट विल हेल्प यू इन क्वांट ऑल्सो. कभी कभी क्वेश्चन पूछा जा सकता है. Once in the past they had asked some question like this, that a square minus b square, they had given that which of the following cannot be expressed as the difference between squares. So either it is odd number or it is a multiple of 4. Okay, all right, so let us now let's move to the next question. So if you guys enjoy these sessions, please do like the sessions, right? And do participate in these sessions in good numbers, right? So that you learn some good things and that help you in DILR, right? So you will learn different kind of concepts. आते रहा करो क्लास में, right? And like it is, you are getting this thing for free, right? Okay, so now there's a question. It says that during the first 10, now this is an LR question, right? And you have to fill this table, right? So it says that there are 10 years and a company had 4 different CEOs, right? Each from a different IIM, right? Ahmedabad, Bangalore, Calcutta and Lucknow. Wow. So it hires only IIM graduates at CEOs. Okay, they belong to a different city: Delhi, Mumbai, Pune, Hyderabad. So you are given first name of four persons, and then you are given the four last names also, right? They can be in any order. Okay, and then you are given that each of these four persons was a CEO for different number of integral years. So now this is one good thing that they have given different number. So someone pointed out in the previous question different was not mentioned. Okay, so yes, here it is mentioned that they were CEO for different number of years. Okay, so read these statements and try to fill it. बनाओ कैसे बनेगा? Fill the values. So what all you need? You need the order in which they became CEOs, right? Because चार CEO बने ना, कि तो sequence होगा. Names, first name, last name match करना है. क्या first name है, क्या last name है. Then for how many years they were the CEO, ठीक है? और कौन से IIM से पढ़े and कौन से city में रहते हैं, right? So we have to match all these things. So many things to match. One is order, first name, last name, duration, IIM, and city. Okay, this question also I created, and I'll tell you one interesting thing. These are all my batchmates from FMS, right? So जो भी नाम आपको अभी दिखेंगे, and after you solve this, right, all were my batchmates. So एक दिन ऐसे ही बैठा था, मैं कुछ question बना रहा था, like कुछ बना रहा था matrix type का, right? I was solving something, so I created this question. So interesting fact that these are some people from my batch who are not CEOs. Right? अभी CEO नहीं बने इतनी जल्दी. Okay. And one of them is a 100 percentiler in CAT. So I'll tell that story also. First, you try to solve it. बनाओ कि कौन कौन क्या है. Who is who? Try to figure out. ठीक है? Okay, so Vipul has solved this, right? That looks to be, I mean, we don't know the answer yet, but let's see. Okay, anyone else who has solved thus far? Okay, try, don't worry. Try करो. So ये तो पता है कि 10 years है, right? And there are 4 people, different number of years, so 1 2 3 4 years होंगे, right? That I hope you already know. ठीक है. Divish Tripathi, you are asking about CLAT, right? CLAT, you mean the law entrance test. So I cannot say that whether it will be further postponed or not. So I think give one answer, B or D, ऐसे नहीं चलेगा. I mean, give the concrete answer, right? Complete it. Don't be in a hurry to do it, right? Complete it and then we'll discuss. So Vipul had answered long back. Okay. So to fill 4 values into 5, 20 values. So यहाँ से like different number of years. So and since there are 10 years, so the number of years will be 1, 2, 3, 4. That is self-understood. Okay. So always, as I said, that whenever you get a set, what you should start with something which gives you direct data, right? जहाँ पे भी कुछ चीज direct mentioned है. For example, IIM Ahmedabad was the first CEO, right? So let us put A, right? Okay, the fourth person was a CEO for the least duration of time. So this is for 1 year, right? Fourth CEO. ठीक है. The third CEO's last name is Goyal, right? So this is Goyal. Okay. So this is the only thing given to us, right? These are the only thing that we can directly fill, right? Now, what are the things? कुछ दो जगह पे दिया है that Saurabh belongs to Delhi. He was succeeded by two नहीं होना चाहिए, by the man who was the CEO of the company for 4 years. So we will have Saurabh and then one person with 4 years. ठीक है. और यहाँ पे क्या दिया? ऋषभ the alumnus of नहीं नहीं. अच्छा, the IIM Calcutta alumnus is from Pune and was succeeded by Jatin. So IIM Calcutta person is succeeded by sorry Jan, reading this, right? Okay. So what do you get? What do you get from this? IIM Calcutta alumni is succeeded by Jan. So it means ये तो Calcutta हो नहीं सकता, right? ये Calcutta नहीं होगा because if this is Calcutta, this is Goyal, right? So this will be Calcutta and this person will be Jan. Okay. Now we have we are given that Saurabh was succeeded by someone who is fourth person least duration was not from IIM Bangalore. Acha, this is not from IIM Bangalore. The fourth person was not from IIM Bangalore. So he is from Lucknow. This is from Bangalore. At least IIM सबसे पहले fill होगा, right? A B C L in the order, right? Top IIMs, right? In the order they hired the CEOs. Okay. All right. Now what it is saying that okay, we have Rishabh, the alumnus of IIM Lucknow. He does not belong to me. So last person is Rishabh Jain. Okay, so I know the answers because those are my friends' names, right? So I know the आंसर्स की किसका नाम किसके साथ मैच होगा दैट आई नो, बट एनीवे राइट. सो दिस गिव्स अस दैट he does not belong to Mumbai, so this is done. Okay, then there is Piyush Mittal, right, and there is Saurabh also, right. Okay, so I am Calcutta alumnus is from Pune, right, so this is the person from Pune. Okay, now see, I am Lucknow, he does not belong to Mumbai, he does not belong to Pune also because this person is from Pune, he does not belong to Delhi also because Saurabh is from Delhi, right. What does it say? That Saurabh belongs to Delhi, right. So he cannot be from Pune, he cannot be from Mumbai, right, he cannot be from Delhi, so he will be from, which is the fourth city, that is Hyderabad. Okay, and so we are left with two people, right. See, Piyush is, see, there is a person called Piyush Mittal, right, there is a person called Piyush Mittal, right. Now Piyush Mittal and Saurabh is right, there is one person Saurabh, right. Now this cannot be Saurabh. Why this cannot be Saurabh? Because Saurabh is succeeded by someone who is CEO for 4 years, so this cannot be Saurabh, right. This cannot be Piyush also, right. So क्या बचेगा? Mukesh बचेगा, right. So this is Mukesh Goyal. Okay, so this is Mukesh Goyal, and then there is one person, so the last person will be Saurabh Talreja. Okay, the Saurabh, that will be Talreja, right. Now we have to fix those two people, and see, Mukesh was the CEO for 3 years, so Mukesh Goyal is for 3 years. Now we are given that Saurabh was succeeded, the third CEO, so Saurabh belongs to Delhi, he was succeeded by the man who was CEO for 4 years. So Saurabh के बाद वाला 4 years था, so Saurabh will be the first one, so that is Saurabh Talreja, right. He, and this will be 4 years, so Saurabh is for 2 years, right, and this is Piyush Mittal, right. And what else, what do we get the city? We get his city is Delhi, so he will be Mumbai. बन गया arrangement? So last line is correct. Now I am Calcutta was from Pune and he was succeeded by Jain. So last one is Jain. ABCL फिर से बता दो. ABCL तो सबसे पहले भरा था. See, first one is from Ahmedabad. That is already given, right? The alumnus from Ahmedabad was the first CEO. ठीक है? फिर क्या दिया है? Then the I am Calcutta alumnus. वो कैसे भरा था हमने? Third was so Mukesh was the, no, Goyal was the third one, right? The third CEO was Goyal, okay, right? Third CEO was Goyal, okay. So let us see. I mean, एक बार फिर से बनाते हैं. So I am Ahmedabad was directly given, right? This was initially given. Goyal was given, right? ये चीज दी थी. And that Rishabh is from I am Lucknow, does not belong to Mumbai, right? So and what else was given? कैसे बनाया था हमने? अच्छा, I am Calcutta alumnus is from Pune and was succeeded by Jain, right? So Calcutta was succeeded by Jain. ठीक है? Now see this. अब ध्यान से देखो. Ahmedabad or Goyal, that was given. Two data were given to you, right? Then the Calcutta alumnus was succeeded by Jain, right? Calcutta alumnus was succeeded by Jain. Now this cannot be Calcutta. If this is Calcutta, this is Goyal. So this is not possible. So Calcutta यहाँ पे आ जाएगा, right? ये Calcutta आ गया, ये Jain आ गया. right? So I am ticking the things that were given to us. So जिस order में find out किया. So first Ahmedabad and Goel was given to us. Then this thing, I am Calcutta alumnus, was succeeded by Jain. So this cannot be Calcutta because this is Goel, right? So this will be Calcutta, this will be Jain. Okay? So now this is Calcutta is from Pune. Okay? Now we know that this person from I am Lucknow does not belong to Mumbai, right? And so he will not belong to Pune also. He will not belong to Delhi also. He will belong to Hyderabad, right? So Rishabh belongs to Hyderabad. Okay. And the fourth person was CEO for the least duration, right? यहाँ पे दिया है fourth person was the CEO for least duration and not from IIM Bangalore. So fourth person 1 year के लिए हो गया. He's not from Bangalore. So A और C fill हो गया. Bangalore and Lucknow were remaining, right? So ये लखनऊ हो जाएगा, ये बैंगलोर हो जाएगा. क्लियर? सो आदित्य ये डायरेक्ट किया है. फोर्थ पर्सन वाज द सीईओ फॉर लीस्ट ड्यूरेशन. ओके, सो आईएम्स भर गए. क्लियर? अहमदाबाद डायरेक्टली दिया था. कैलकाटा फॉलोड बाय जैन. सो कैलकाटा यहां नहीं आ सकता, कैलकाटा यहां नहीं आ सकता, कैलकाटा विल कम हियर, जैन विल कम हियर. सिमिलरली बैंगलोर वाज द लास्ट पर्सन वाज सीईओ फॉर 1 year. ही इज नॉट फ्रॉम बैंगलोर. सो बैंगलोर यहां आ जाएगा, लखनऊ यहां आ जाएगा, राइट? सो वी गॉट दिस. So at least the IMs are filled up. Okay. Now that the alumnus from IIM Lucknow does not belong to Mumbai. He does not belong to Mumbai. He does not belong to Pune also. He cannot belong to Delhi also because Saurabh is from Delhi, right? Acha nahi, that still we cannot fill, right? We cannot. अच्छा ऋषभ नाम भी दिया ना ऋषभ. हाँ. So Saurabh cannot belong to he cannot belong to Delhi. He cannot belong to Pune, which is already filled. He does not belong to Mumbai, so he belongs to Hyderabad. Right? That is done. Now we are left with. So this person is Rishabh Jain. Right? So his name is Rishabh Jain. Okay, Lucknow because Lucknow alumni. So ये fourth वाला भर गया पूरा. Right? Now we are given that there is one person called Piyush Mittal. Right? There is a person called Piyush Mittal, and now we know that Piyush is Mittal, right? And Saurabh is followed by someone. Saurabh is succeeded by the man who was the CEO for the company for 4 years, right? Saurabh is succeeded by 4 years. So Saurabh cannot be this person. Saurabh ये person नहीं हो सकता क्योंकि इसके बाद वाला 4 years वाला होना चाहिए, right? So this is not Piyush Mittal. Right, this is not Saurabh. So what is the fourth person name? Mukesh. So this will be Mukesh Goel. Is it clear? Because Saurabh के बाद वाला 4 साल CEO बना, right? So this cannot be Saurabh. This is not Piyush Mittal, right? So this will be Mukesh Goel. So we get that Saurabh Talleja is one name and Piyush Mittal is one name. ठीक है? And Mukesh was the CEO for 3 years. So Mukesh का 3 यहाँ पे आ गया. ठीक है? मुकेश और ये भर गए. Saurabh के बाद वाला 4 years का था. So Saurabh cannot be the second person, right? So Saurabh will be the first person for 2 years and Piyush Mittal will be the second person for 4 years, and their cities are also known to us. So this is how we'll create this. Now is it clear? I think now it should be clear, right? So too much data given, right? And step by step we proceeded using elimination things, right? Elimination आसान था, 4 चीजें थी, 2-3 चीजें मैच नहीं कर रही, so that will be the fourth case. Clear? So who belongs to Pune? Mukesh Goel belongs to Pune. Okay. All right. So let's look at the questions. For what duration was Mr. Jain the CEO of the company? So how long was Mr. Jain the CEO of the company? So Mr. Jain was for 1 year. Okay. All right. Saurabh is the alumnus of which college? So Saurabh is the alumnus of IIM Ahmedabad. Okay. He is the alumnus of IIM Ahmedabad. Okay. The alumnus of IIM Bangalore belongs to which city? So IIM Bangalore alumnus belongs to Mumbai. Okay. So if you have solved the set, then you can answer the questions easily. ठीक है. So whenever you are stuck in between, कभी कभी ऐसा होता है आधा सेट सॉल्व हुआ, So see the questions that can be answered. कभी कभी ऐसा होता है पूरा सेट नहीं बन सकता, right? This would take at least 12 minutes, right? काफी data है, right? There are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things you have to fill. You have to fill in order, right? You have to fill first and last name. You have to find the duration also. You have to find the college also, city also, and only a couple of things were directly given to you, right? So you had to use some elimination to solve it, right? So it would take time कम से कम. और इसमें क्या है कि पैसेज फॉर्म में लिखा है, कभी कभी क्या होता है पॉइंट्स फॉर्म में लिखा होता है, राइट? हाउ टू, सो फॉर एवरीथिंग देयर वाज एलिमिनेशन, राइट? वी एलिमिनेटेड कॉलेज, हमने निकाल दिया था, ए दिया था, सी और इसका निकाला, सो वी एलिमिनेटेड वन बाय वन, राइट? ओके, all right, so this is a telegram channel, so the ones who have not joined can join it, right? So here we can discuss more questions, right, in case you have any doubts in any DILR or quant, right? So like we can help each other, and like let's help each other and get a good score in CAT 2021, okay? And we have this mega mock running, and if you want to take this mock, you can take this, right? You can appear for this mock till tomorrow noon. All right. अच्छा, so someone was asking games and tournaments, right? Tournament तो नहीं है, games है ये, ठीक है? Tournament तो schedule वाला हो जाता है. This is game. So it says that there are two chess players. Now this was something. This is to be honest, I did not create this set. This was given to me by some student. Some student asked me this in doubt. Okay. So I thought that let us include this kind of set in this class, right? So that we also solve some good set, right? बहुत difficult नहीं है, right? It is not very difficult, but yes, sometimes you get these kind of sets in the examination. Okay, so it says that there are two chess players, A and B. They participated in different annual tournaments held in different countries in the years 2015, 16, 17, 18. And in any tournament, the winner is awarded 4 points and the runner-up is awarded 2 points. The table gives the total number of points awarded to players A and B every year from 2015 to 18. ठीक है? Now it is known that the number of finals reached by A in 2016 is 80. So he reached final 80 times. Okay, and if someone wins, that person gets 4 points. Someone comes the runner-up, right? That is given 2 points, right? Now also the number of times A stood as the runner-up in a given year is equal to the number of times he stood as the winner in the previous year, right? So a lot of information, right? And in any given year, the number of times A reached the finals is twice that the number of times B stood as the runner-up in the same year. ठीक है, काफी information दी है. So solve करो, time लो, and we will discuss this. ठीक है, बनाते हैं सेट को. कैसे बनाएंगे, कैसे? I mean, what are the data that you would need? You would need that for every player you will need the times a person was winner, times a person was runner-up, and like so winner plus runner-up will give you the number of finals, and you have to find the points also of that person. ठीक है, and all for 4 years. ठीक है, बनाओ. It's a good set. I like this set, so I thought that let us include this in this session. So let us say this is for B, this is for A. Okay. How many more sets? So Saswat, what happened? Got tired? Are you attending for the first time? So we take this session around 11:15, 11:20 tak chalta. It starts from 9, right? And like it's the name is marathon, right? So marathon means you do not have to be tired, right? You should have good stamina to attempt these Okay, so this set, and there will be one more set after this. Okay, so I've watched all the sessions. Good. Right, so there is one more set after this. Okay, so let us solve this one. अच्छा इसे solve कैसे करेंगे? Right? So for someone's like, so I'll give the hint so that, right? So that I'll give you the hint to start so that you can fill the remaining values. ठीक है, मैं एक value करके बताऊंगा, आप बाकी value fill करना, then we will answer the questions, right? So it says that the number of finals reached by A in 2016 is 80. मतलब A 80 बार finals में पहुंचा. ठीक है, suppose he was winner the X number of times, right? And runner up Y number of times. ठीक है, so what will be the points? 4x for runner up, it is 2y. 4x plus 2y is 240 and x plus y is 80. ठीक है, दो बार मल्टीप्लाई कर दो, 2x plus, I mean you have to solve this, right? So you will get x is equal to 40 and y equal to 40, right? So ये अब थोड़ा स्पीड बढ़ानी पड़ेगी ऐसी बेसिक इक्वेशंस में. 40 40 80, 240 points, 160 into 160 plus 80, 240, right? बड़ी सी टेबल है. You have to be quick in these calculations. So थोड़ा तो मैथ्स यहाँ पे तेज करनी पड़ेगी कि फटाफट नंबर निकालना. Okay. Now what is given to you? The number of times A stood as the runner up in a given year. इस बार रनर अप कितना था? 40 times. That is equal to the number of times he stood as the winner in the previous year. मतलब ये 40 बार यहाँ विनर रहा था, राइट? ये 40 बार विनर है तो यहाँ 40 बार रनर अप होगा. वॉट एवर बी द नंबर ऑफ विनर्स, सो दैट विल कम हियर. दैट इज मेंट बाय दिस लाइन. ठीक है, and then one line it says that in any given year the number of times A reached the finals is twice the number of times B stood as the runner up in the same year. So ये 80 times final पहुंचा तो B 40 बार runner up रहा. ओके, सो निकाल लो, यहाँ पे 40 तो विनर्स है और निकाल लो कितनी बार रनर अप रहा होगा. यहाँ पे 40 बार रनर अप है. फाइंड द नंबर ऑफ विनर्स, यू विल गेट द फाइनल्स. यहाँ पे B की वैल्यू पुट करोगे एंड वन आफ्टर द अदर यू विल एबल टू फिल दिस. सो इसको फिल कैसे करेंगे? 40 टाइम्स रनर अप रहा, 312 पॉइंट्स हैं. 40 टाइम रनर अप मींस 80 पॉइंट्स यहाँ गए, सो दैट विल बी 232 पॉइंट्स. ठीक है, 232 पॉइंट्स विनिंग में गए. सो डिवाइड दिस बाय 4, that will give you 58. So 58 times वो winner रहा होगा, right? Total will be 98 finals. करो, मजा आएगा, right? This is the set that will take 12 to 15 minutes depending on your speed in doing maths. ठीक है, अगर आप फटाफट कैलकुलेट कर लेते हो मे बी 10 to 12 minutes you will be able to fill, right? अगर स्पीड स्लो है कैलकुलेशन की, so it will take extra time because it involves a lot of calculation. ठीक है, करो. Complete this set. Okay, so good set. I found this set excellent. ठीक है, time consuming one and lot of information to be filled and then you can answer. So theta questions है. Okay, so Sayyed has done. Great, Sayyed. That's great if you have done this set. Okay, so you say that 101 B win in 2018. Okay, let's wait for some minutes and then see that if 101 is the actual answer. So understood, right? How to fill this? मतलब वो समझ में आ गया कि how to fill this. You have to take just, I mean, you have to keep on getting the values and keep filling this. ओके 101 ऑल राइट. Okay, so let us do this. ठीक है, चलो let's start. Right. So I'll tell you the method. I've told this, right? अच्छा 40 तो 160 पॉइंट तो ये हो गए. ठीक है, 160 पॉइंट कट कर लो, you will get 48 points, right? 48. I mean, I'm doing some calculations orally, right? 160. This is 48. 48 divided by 2 is 24. So finals will be 64. फाइनल 64 इसके रनर अप 32 लिख दो. ठीक है, अच्छा पहले ये भी भर लेते. 320 पॉइंट्स. दिस इज 40 into 2 80. ठीक है, subtract 80 you will get 240. that means 60. ठीक है, यहाँ पे 60 आ जाएगा. 100 फाइनल्स. ठीक है, 120 240. ठीक है, 120 हो जाएगा. इंटू 2 करना है ना, रनर अप में 2 करना है, तो 240 पॉइंट्स. दैट मीन्स 60 here and 120 finals. ठीक है, now these are the finals, so these will be the half will be the number of the your runner ups here. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे 60 रनर अप हो गए. so if like ये आपने निकाल दिया, so you can answer from this particular question. ठीक है, तो 524 minus 120 is 524 तो टोटल पॉइंट है, 120 इसके हो जाएंगे 404 डिवाइडेड बाय 4, दैट इज 101 विन्स. ठीक है, एंड 161 फाइनल्स. ये भी निकाल लेते हैं. 100 पॉइंट्स सब्ट्रैक्ट कर लो, यू विल गेट 276. 276 by 4 is 69, right? So 119 matches here. ठीक है, now this in this thing your speed of calculation will help. Okay, now this is 64, that will give you 188, right? So that will be 47 wins and 79 finals. So are you getting this same table? Syed, Munawar, Bhushan, Ritika, your answers are correct. Have you filled the complete table or just found this answer? I mean, this answer is absolutely correct, 101. Okay, and for the ones who are a bit slow at calculation, जिनको अभी time लग रहा है, don't worry, right? I mean you can solve it later also, right? So you've understood that how to solve, right? You've got the understanding that how to solve this, right? कैसे भरना है ये पता चल गया ना. यहाँ पे हमें इसके पॉइंट्स दिए थे, इसके फाइनल्स दिए थे, so we knew the times he was, so we found out that how many wins and how many runner ups, right? And proceeded accordingly. ठीक है, all right. So let us look at the questions. For the ones who could not fill this table, right, it's fine, right? Sometimes like the sets might take more time, but I hope you have understood, right? And then you can fill the remaining data later. So for your convenience, this is the table that you will get. Okay, how many times did A reach finals in 2015? ठीक है, so maybe you could have filled this value early, right? You could have filled this easily, that finals में कितनी बार गया? 64 times. Okay, so theta are also a type of question, right? Sometimes you get theta questions in the examination, so इसलिए I've taken this as theta. Okay, what was the least number of finals played by B during the given period? ठीक है, least number of finals, कम से कम कितने फाइनल खेले B ने? B ने खेले 79 फाइनल, right? That is the least. Okay, 79 finals is the least number. And the last question is, how many times did A end up as the runner up throughout the given period? ठीक है, how many times was A as the runner up throughout the given period? So A as the runner up throughout the given period. So total इनकी values add करनी है आपको. I mean, I hope you know that is okay. So that is 100, 164. Clear? Enjoyed this set? अच्छा set लगा, right? I mean, this is, the numbers and all, how you are tested in the examination, right? 164. Okay, ऑल राइट, तो चलो अब नेक्स्ट बढ़ते हैं आगे. Okay, so if you enjoy these sets and if you enjoy these classes, don't forget to like the session and do share it with your friends, right? And like so that it also motivates us, right? And I put in efforts to bring such things and like we solve it in a live environment, right? काफी टाइम लगता है, एनर्जी लगती है, right? It requires like I talk continuously for about 2.5 hours to 2.5 hours every weekend at this time juncture, right? Okay. All right. So let us now look the next set. ठीक है. एक फुटबॉलर्स पे सेट था, एक क्रिकेटर्स पे हो गया. ठीक है. So there are 6 cricketers: Warner, Stoinis, Maxwell, Smith, Lynn, and Zampa. They are from 6 different teams in IPL: RCB, DC, KKR, MI, SRH, Punjab Kings, and they attended the opening ceremony of the tournament. Okay. Then what happened? They are staying in 3 different hotels, 2 of them in each hotel. Okay, and their jerseys numbers are given to you, and you have to match ki which person is staying in which hotel. Okay, so basically what you need, so there are 3 hotels. What are the hotels named? One is Oakwood, right? One is Hyatt and another is Meridian. So there are 2 players who will reach there, P1 and P2, right? What are the things? Their name, right? Their team and their jersey number. ठीक है? Right? So you will have 3 things for everyone. Right? So fill this. ये थोड़ा आसान है, मतलब आसान in the sense कि not much information. जैसे वो थी वो जो वो कॉलेज वाले थे, that was a big information to fill. Right? So you have to fill just 1 2 3 9 9 18 things. Okay, भरो. So remember, whenever you have to solve some set in which some information is given to you, right? Remember that some information is negative in nature, right? For example, right, the players from jersey number with jersey number 49 and 31 did not reach Meridian Hotel, right? So take that data in the end, क्योंकि वो क्या होगा, वो always that negative information is always for elimination, right? So they are 5 people, one is not belonging to this, so he can belong to any 4, right? So try to fill that positive thing which is definite data, right? So always read those statements. So whenever you see this thing did not reach, so just ignore that statement, read the other statements and fill those. Okay, so let us fill, and once you are done let me know and then we'll discuss it. Okay. So the ones who are attending these sessions regularly, I mean, although I cannot guarantee, but you will definitely get a very high percentile in DILR, because if you attend regularly, even if you at this stage, if you're not that good, but gradually when you see different scenarios, right, when you understand things, when you see different scenarios, you will be able to think, right, कि कहाँ पे कैसे use करना है, right? जैसे आज हमने वो देखा कि difference between squares, right? So suppose that concept is tested somewhere, you will be able to tackle that, right? And similarly, like एक वो AP वाला वो किया था Venn diagram, right? So again a logical one, और जैसे जो matrix based होते हैं, how to fill those matrices. Okay, so you've got Warner's jersey number 32. Okay, I think this is not that difficult. Some data is already given to you. Right, so Anas, yes, you can start. Right, you will have to put a lot of effort, right? But yes, you should be knowing some basics also. अगर basics ही नहीं पता है, then it will be difficult for you, right? अगर basics at least पता है, right? If you are okay with quant, right? Maths आती है, so then it is not a difficult thing. जिसको बिल्कुल ही maths नहीं आती, right? For them it is difficult, right? So because lot of concepts in quant and all, right? Okay, Mahima says this one was easy. What about others, right? Others got tired after running the marathon. Okay, Ritika also says 32. Okay. So this particular question, or I mean, have you solved the complete set? ऐसा भी हो सकता है कि आपने इतना निकाल दिया हो, or have you solved completely? Okay, so Munawar has also got 32 and Meridian. Okay, so let us start filling, right? Some data is already given to you, right? So one of the cricketers who reached Oakwood Hotel was jersey number 8, right? So one jersey number 8, and Stoinis and not from KKR and PBK. So Stoinis is 20. We will fill later. Hyatt Hotel 33. Okay, so one person is 33 here. Okay, 49 and 31 did not reach Meridian Hotel. Okay, so that means 49 and 30, 49 and 31 did not reach. So 49 and 31 will be here somewhere. So what are the other jersey numbers? एक बच गया 32 और एक बच गया 20. ठीक है? So 32 और 20 यहाँ जाएंगे. So let us put 20 and 32. Okay. Now 20 अभी यहीं पे दिया था कि Stoinis का है, right? So Stoinis is that player. ठीक है? Now Warner reached Meridian Hotel, right? अच्छा, ये तो Meridian Hotel Stoinis गया और Warner भी गया, ठीक है? तो Stoinis का 20 है, so Warner will be 32. So this question can be answered without even solving the table completely, ठीक है? कभी-कभी क्या होता है, right? If you solve the table partially, you can answer some of the questions. So always, right? In the last minute it happens, ठीक है? Last में क्या होता है कि whenever you are solving, see, it is, I mean, almost impossible. I'm not saying that people have not solved, but very, very difficult to solve all sets. ठीक है? I have maximum I have solved is 7 sets. ठीक है? 8 set एक छूट ही जाता है. एक तो मतलब one goes unseen, right? Even from the best of the people, right? So what you need to do is like whenever you are left with certain time, suppose आपके पास 3-4 minutes बचे, right? अब वो पूरा सेट तो हो नहीं सकता 4 मिनट में, 3 मिनट में जितना बन रहा है उतना तो बना लो और लुक एट द क्वेश्चंस, राइट? जस्ट 40 सेकंड्स 50 सेकंड बचे हैं, लास्ट में क्वेश्चंस देख लो, मे बी सम क्वेश्चंस माइट बी आंसर्ड, राइट? सो दैट डेफिनेटली हेल्प्स. सो आई टेल यू माय एग्जांपल दिस टाइम, राइट? आई हैड सॉल्व 4 सेट्स, ठीक है? 4 सेट मेरे कंप्लीट हो गए थे 30 मिनट्स में, राइट? दिस टाइम आई थॉट दैट आई विल गेट 100% मार्क्स इन DILR, ठीक है? 5th सेट में क्या हुआ, I got stuck. ठीक है? हो जाता है एग्जामिनेशन में, right? That's a different scenario. So I got stuck. When 2 minutes were left, it had 6 questions, right? When 2 minutes were left, I saw from the data that I had solved, I could solve 2 questions correctly, right? And there was one question in which I could eliminate 2 options. So I marked that. Unfortunately, that went incorrect, right? So 3 question तो मैं तब भी attempt कराया, right? I got 2 correct. Okay, so that is why try to mark the answers, right? So you see the questions whenever. So this is one valuable tip for the examination. Chalo, theek hai, let's come back to the question and solve it. So what is given to us is अच्छा वार्नर की हमारी जर्सी नंबर निकल गई, ठीक है. He is from DC, so we found the team also DC. Okay. Lynn is from RCB and wears 31. Okay, so Lynn RCB 31, so it could be anywhere, we'll fill it later. Okay, he did not reach the same hotel as Maxwell. Okay, we do not know who is Maxwell, right? And Smith reached the same hotel as the cricket from Mumbai Indians, right? So Smith and Mumbai Indians will, cricketers from RCB and KKR reached the same hotel, right? So RCB, KKR reached same, and one thing is Lynn is from RCB, right? So Lynn is from RCB, he is 31, jersey number 31. So RCB, KKR reached same hotel. So that means that Smith will reach, अच्छा he's from he reached the same from MI. Jersey number 31 reached Oakwood. अच्छा, so jersey number 31 Oakwood दिया है ना, so this will be 49, एक नंबर बच गया था, ठीक है. So Lynn from RCB and 31, RCB and KKR reached together, right? Smith, right? Smith and MI reached the same hotel, right? So Smith cannot be this one, so Smith and MI will reach this, right? Smith wears jersey number 49, so this is Smith, right? 49, and this is person is from MI. Okay, and two teams are left, okay. Stoinis is not from KKR and PBKS, right? So he's not from PBKS, so this person will be from PBKS. And एक टीम बच गई होगी, कौन सी टीम बच गई? SRH. So Stoinis is from SRH, ठीक है. अच्छा, अब दो लोग बच गए, दो प्लेयर्स बच गए. वन इज वार्नर इज फील्ड, स्टोइनिस इज फील्ड, मैक्सवेल बच गया और जंपा बच गया, ठीक है. मैक्सवेल का कहीं पे कुछ दिया था. ओके, मैक्सवेल का क्या देता है? ही डिड नॉट रीच सेम होटल. लिन एंड मैक्सवेल अलग अलग है, ठीक है. सो दिस इज मैक्सवेल एंड दिस इज जंपा. ओके, ये भर जाएंगे सारी डेटा. आर यू गेटिंग द सेम टेबल? ये टेबल बन रही है सबकी. So Zampa, KKR 8, Lynn RCB 31 reached Oakwood. Hayat are these two players, and Meridian is these two players. ठीक है. Munawar is saying SRH and PB case is not fixed. SRH and PB case fix हो गया ना. See how we got SRH and PB case. That Stoinis is not from KKR and PB case, right? So Stoinis यहाँ पे PB case और SRH बच रहा था. So he is not from PB case, so he will be from SRH. Okay, so we will be able to fill all these data. ठीक है, सारा भर जाएगा. Okay, Warner's jersey number 32. Let us look at the next one. For which team does Maxwell play? So यही बना होगा, right? This is the table also given here. Maxwell plays for which team? Maxwell plays for MI. Okay, so how many of you cricket fans? Right, so I am a cricket fan, so sometimes I create questions on cricket, right? Which two players reach Hyatt Hotel? अच्छा, जो मैंने वो डिफरेंस बिटवीन स्क्वायर कराया था, I created two questions like that, right? एक क्वेश्चन मैंने आज ये पबजी में, मतलब the same concept, वही कॉन्सेप्ट पे एक बना था, that I had taken in my classes, right? कोर्स में जो क्लासेस होती है, is that I took a question, right? उसमें डिफरेंस बिटवीन स्क्वायर, उसमें मैंने ड्रीम 11 का बनाया था कि एक ने ड्रीम 11 में 6 प्लेयर छाटे, उनके डिफरेंस बिटवीन द रन्स, ठीक है. तो उसको थोड़ा सा मॉडिफाई कर दिया था, राइट? उसमें थोड़ा अलग नंबर ले लेता, वो ड्रीम 11 का बना दिया था कि उनने रन्स बनाए, यहाँ पे पबजी की रैंकिंग बना दी थी, राइट? सो सिमिलर क्वेश्चन, इफ समवन इज फ्रॉम द क्लास, राइट, क्वांटिटेटिव रीजनिंग की क्लास हुई थी, उसमें आई हैड टेकन दैट सिमिलर क्वेश्चन, राइट? ओके, alright, which two players reach Hyatt Hotel, right? So they are Maxwell and Smith. One from that crossword. Which crossword? अच्छा, एक दिन जो लिया था. So okay, I'll take one more crossword. कुछ बनाऊंगा मैं. I'll think of some crossword and take that. Okay, so I have interest in those kind of questions. जैसे वो crypt arithmetic होते हैं and all those things, right? So I'll try to make some interesting set, right? Which player plays for KKR? Right, so Zampa plays for KKR as per this information. Okay. So this was moderate, बहुत difficult नहीं था पहला उस table के comparison में this was okay. Okay. All right. These were the sets for the day, right? Which we practice, right? So again, flashing about this Telegram channel. If you want to join this, you can just join it and ask your friends also. ठीक है? अपने friends को भी invite कर सकते हो. Aptitude, right? And herein we will discuss questions. और कुछ किसी को अच्छे set मिलते हैं, right? कि किसी को लगता है कि ये set discuss होना चाहिए, ये set हो नहीं पा रहा है. Let us contribute in each other's preparation. Okay. All right, so this is the question for the day, right? And like solve this question, and like if you solve this question and answer this in the comments. There are two questions, right? Question 1 and question 2. इनको comments में answer करना, and I'll discuss this in the next class. Okay. All right. Yes, homework question, right? This is the homework question. Answer this in comments. ठीक है? And these are the courses that Gradeup has launched, right, for NMAT, CAT batch 3, Maharashtra CT. If someone is preparing for these examinations, right, you can appear for this. And right, for CAT 2022 also, we've launched a batch. So in case like you know someone who is preparing for CAT and asking for like at times it happens कि आप लोग कहीं enroll है. If your friend asks, right, you can recommend us, right? Because you know that the quality of our teachers, right? These are our mentors, and like these are, I mean, probably the best team you could get at one single platform, right? So all these mentors are right, top scorers in these examinations, right? And you can see that like 99.9 plus 100% IELTS in different sections. Okay. All right, so this is it for today. Okay, we have come to end of today's session, right? So I hope you enjoyed today's session. I'm sure you must be enjoying others, right? So before you leave, don't forget to like कर दिया करो, right? And that's how we are evaluated. ठीक है? कितने views आ रहे हैं, कितने likes आ रहे हैं, उसके basis पे we are evaluated, right? So that's why we keep asking you to like, share our videos. Okay, and yes, if you want to join that Telegram group, you can search Aptitude and join it. Okay, so next week also we'll have this session, right? If everything, last time I could not take it because I was busy somewhere, right? So if I'm free, I do take these sessions every weekend. So the ones who have joined for the first time, please do watch the previous videos as well. पिछले भी कुछ videos हो चुके हैं, right? You can search DILR Marathon on YouTube and watch those videos, right? Good sets have been discussed in all these sessions. Okay. All right, so that's all for today's session. Thank you for attending the class. Have a great night, good night, and I'll see you in the next week, right? I mean, generally in YouTube we have multiple sessions, I mean, for Maharashtra CET and all. For that we will meet, but for this DILR marathon we meet once a week, right, which is Sunday night, right? So we'll meet next week. We'll come up with more sets. Okay, and we'll do some interesting sets in that class also. Okay, so good night and have a great week ahead, and next weekend we'll come up with the next class. Okay, so goodbye.